This is Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com with our MLB Pick Show here for Tuesday, July the 1st. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel, delivered by myself as well as our team of cappers over at Tony'sPicks.com. We go live every day, 9:30 a.m. each time. It is the Tony's Picks Morning Show. The cappers join me, giving out picks from all the major sports, game by game with you. Our live chat's open so you guys can interact with us with your picks, your comments, suggestions, requesting picks. Check us out on the live show, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Give us a like, a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate that. You can also support us by hitting that join button. Become a channel member. You'll get early access to my videos and a way to support us for the work we put into the channel. We are looking for cappers. You may apply on our website at Tony'sPicks.com on the contact form, or join us for a live audition on our website. On our live show. You can join us 9:30 a.m. each time. Request a live audition. Then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers. You see them up there like Rod, Mills, Sean, Ron. These guys you know from our live shows, as well as our YouTube videos. Bittler has been red hot as well. Sandro hitting the leaderboard. Ramon red hot. You see him on our live shows as well. Yours truly. Latest print picks here. The page with best bets and more. We will be locked and loaded for this card on Tuesday. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit. Amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15%. The link's in the description to get signed up. So let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. Yankees and Blue Jays for Tuesday. Max Fried gets the start for New York. Fried has 17 starts, ERA 1.92, whip of .94. Lefty fans 25%, 5% walks. The ground ball rate is 53%, .58 home runs per 9 innings. Kevin Gausman starts for Toronto. Gausman in 16 starts, ERA 4.21, whip of 1.06. Veteran strikes out 24%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball rate 34%, 1.15 home runs per 9 innings. New York batting .215 in their past 6 games with a bullpen ERA of 5.23. Blue Jays are batting .293 against left-handed starters. Fried over his past 6 starts, an ERA of 3.08. Blue Jays bullpen at home carrying an ERA of 3.19. New York 5-9 on the road, facing a team with a 540 to 620 win percentage. It's a minus 5.5 unit loss. Blue Jays 12-7 at home against winning teams with a plus 4.5 unit return. Pick here Toronto plus 145. Padres and the Phillies for Tuesday. Nick Pivetta gets the start for San Diego. Pivetta has 16 starts, ERA 3.36, whip of 1.03. The veteran fans 28%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball rate of 32%, 1.09 home runs per 9 innings. Zach Wheeler gets the start for Philadelphia. Wheeler in 16 starts, ERA 2.45, whip of .92. Righty and late 33% K rate, 6.5% walks. The ground balls are 40%, .91 home runs per 9 innings. San Diego batting .218 in their past 6 games with Philadelphia at .215. Phillies bullpen in this period an ERA of 3.31. Sanchez in his past 5 starts delivers an ERA of 1.85. Padres 18-3 to the under, face an NL starter with an ERA of 2.7 or lower the past 2+ seasons. Phillies 7-5 to the under at home, face an NL starter with a whip of 1.25 or lower. Pick here San Diego and Philadelphia under 8.5. Cardinals and Pirates for Tuesday. Andre Palant gets the start for St. Louis. Palant started 16 games in ERA 4.43, whip of 1.35. The righty fans 16%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate 63%, 1.24 home runs per 9 innings. Paul Skeens gets the start for Pittsburgh. Skeens in 17 starts, ERA 2.12, whip of .91. Righty strikes out 27%, 7% walks. The ground ball rate 49%, limited home run damage. St. Louis batting .261 against right-handed starters. Pittsburgh batting .207 in their 26 divisional games. The Cardinals bullpen over their past 7 games an ERA of 1.52. They are 11-8 on the road as underdog of even money to plus 150. That's a plus 5 unit return. Pittsburgh 2-5 at home when favored between minus 125 and minus 175. That's a minus 5.5 unit loss. Pick here St. Louis plus 145. Twins and the Marlins for Tuesday. Joe Ryan starts for Minnesota. Ryan appeared in 16 games, ERA 2.86, whip of .89. Righty strikes out 29%, 5.5% walks. The ground ball rate 39%, .99 home runs per 9 innings. Eric Cabrera gets a start for Miami. Cabrera in 13 starts, ERA 3.78, whip of 1.37. Righty fans 25%, 10.5% walks. The ground balls 43%, 1.12 home runs per 9 innings. Minnesota hitting 204 in their past 7 games. Miami batting 259 in their past 28 games. A bullpen ERA of 3.55. Ryan, his past 5 starts, has an ERA of 3.49. Cabrera at 2.22. Minnesota bullpen over their past 29 games, an ERA of 6.53. Twins 8-20 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower. That's a minus 11.5 unit loss. Pick here Miami plus 122. Tigers and Nationals. This one for Tuesday. Jack Flaherty starts for Detroit. Flaherty got 16 starts, ERA 4.80, whip of 1.23. Righty fans 28%, 10% walks. The ground ball rate 35%, 1.71 home runs per 9 innings. Trevor Williams starts for Washington. Williams in 16 starts, an ERA 5.65, whip of 1.47. Righty strikes out 17%, 5.5% walks. The ground balls 33%, 1.02 home runs per 9 innings. Detroit banged 299 in their past 6 games, with Washington at 288. Flaherty in his 7 road games carries an ERA of 6.17. Williams in his 9 home starts, an ERA of 5.89. Nationals bullpen at home, an ERA of 6.58. Detroit 9-2 to the over on the road as a favorite of minus 125 to minus 175. Nationals 6-4 to the over at home, facing a team with a 620 or greater win percentage. Pick here Detroit and Washington over 9. Athletics and Rays for Tuesday. Jeffrey Springs starts for Athletics. Springs appeared in 17 games, an ERA 4.30, whip of 1.24. Lefty fans 19%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball rate 32%, 1.37 home runs per 9 innings. Shane Baz gets a start for Tampa Bay. Baz 16 starts, ERA 4.37, whip of 1.26. Righty fans 23%, 9% walks. The ground ball rate 50%, 1.39 home runs per 9 innings. Athletics bang 185 in their past 6 games, with a Rays at 296. Athletics bullpen in this period an ERA of 6.27. Springs in his past 6 appearances has an ERA of 4.91. Baz in his past 5 starts, ERA 3.26. Rays bullpens perform well at home. Athletics 9-14 to the run line on the road, facing a winning team that's a loss of 8 units. Pick here Tampa Bay run line minus 1.5 runs plus 115. Reds and Red Sox for Tuesday. Bridgie Singer starts for Cincinnati. Singer in 16 starts, an ERA 4.31, whip of 1.33. Righty fans 21%, 9.5% walks. The ground balls 35%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Richard Fitz makes a start for Boston. Fitz in 6 starts, ERA 4.68, whip of 1.28. Righty strikes out 19%, 7.5% walks. The ground balls 39%, 2.52 home runs per 9 innings. Reds hitting 246 on the road, with Boston at 261 at home. Singer on the road, an ERA of 4.57 in 8 starts. Cincinnati 8-11 on the road against losing teams, a minus 2.5 unit loss. Boston 13-8 at home against winning teams, a plus 3.5 unit return. Pick here Boston minus 115. Brewers and Mets. This one for Tuesday. Freddie Peralta starts for Milwaukee. Peralta in 17 starts, an ERA 2.90, whip of 1.13. Righty fans 26%, 9% walks. Ground balls 37%, 1.16 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.91. Clay Holmes starts for New York. Holmes started 16 games, ERA 2.97, whip of 1.24. Righty has 20% strikeouts, 9.5% walks. The ground balls 54%, 1 home run per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.19. Milwaukee hitting 279 in their past 27 games. Their bullpen in their past 6 games, an ERA of 2.31. New York hitting 242 in their past 7 games with a bullpen ERA of 6.82. They are 5-5 at home, facing teams that outscore opponents by half run per game or greater. That's a plus 2.5 unit return. Pick here Milwaukee plus 116. Angels and Braves for Tuesday. Tyler Anderson starts for LA. Anderson in 16 starts, an ERA 4.41, whip of 1.37. Left-hander strikes out 19%, 8.5% walks. The ground balls 32%, 1.58 home runs per 9 innings. Dieter Fuentes starts Herlana Fuentes, 2 starts, allowed 10 earned runs with 4 strikeouts in 8 1/3 innings. Right-hander, 21-year-old, really struggled in the minors this season. LA batting .261 over their past 6 games. Their bullpen an ERA of 3.41 in their past 28. The Braves hitting .226 against left-handed starters in 18 games. LA 19-19 on the road. As an underdog, if even money or higher, that's a plus 12 unit return. Atlanta 8-11 as a home favorite of minus 125 to minus 175. That's a minus 9 unit loss. Pick your LA plus 140. Orioles and Rangers, this one for Tuesday. Charlie Morton starts for Baltimore. Morton appeared in 18 games in ERA 5.63, whip of 1.57. Veteran fans 23%, 10.5% walks. The ground balls 42%, 1.25. Home runs per 9 innings, a FIP of 4.42. Jacob deGrom gets a start for Texas. deGrom 16 starts, ERA 2.08, whip of 0.88. Righty strikes out 26%, 5.5% walks. The ground ball rate 42%, 0.85. Home runs per 9 innings. Baltimore hitting .229 on the road. Rangers batting .208 in their past 6 games, but a bullpen ERA of 2.89. Morton in his past 5 starts carries an ERA of 2.88. deGrom in his past 5 starts an ERA of 1.41. Orioles bullpen over their past 28 games an ERA of 2.08. Baltimore 18-6 in their road night games to the under. Texas 30-12 to the under in their home games. Pick here Baltimore and Texas under 7. Guardians and Cubs for Tuesday. Gavin Williams will start here for Cleveland. Williams in 16 starts in ERA 3.68, whip of 1.43. The righty fans 23%, 13% walks, ground balls 45%, 1.23. Home runs per 9 innings. Matthew Boyd starts for Chicago. Boyd in 16 starts, ERA 2.65, whip of 1.10. Lefty strikes out 22%, 5.5% walks. The ground balls 36%, 0.98. Home runs per 9 innings. Cleveland batting .176 in their past 6 games with a bullpen ERA of 8.85. Cubs over their past 7 games hitting .270 with a bullpen ERA of .36. Boyd in his past 5 starts an ERA of 1.78. Cleveland 4-7 to the run line on the road against left-handed starters. That's a minus 4 unit loss. Chicago 5-1 to the run line at home on a road trip. That's a plus 4 unit return. Pick your Chicago run line minus 1.5 runs plus 120. Astros and Rockies for Tuesday. Colton Gordon starts for Houston. Gordon has 8 starts, ERA 3.98, whip of 1.30. The lefty strikes out 22%, 3% walks, ground balls 35%, 1.77 home runs per 9 innings. Chase Dollander gets the start for Colorado. Dollander in 13 starts, ERA 6.06, whip of 1.43. Righty fans 18%, 10% walks, ground ball rate 45%, 2.02 home runs per 9 innings. It'll be 83 degrees, wind blowing out. Gordon in his 3 road starts an ERA of 3.98. Dollander at home carries an ERA of 8.54. Rockies bullpen at home an ERA of 5.24. Houston 13-7 to the road as a favorite of minus 110 or higher. Colorado 6-2 to the over at home against the AL. Pick here Houston and Colorado over 11.5. Giants and Diamondbacks, this one for Tuesday. Hayden Birdsong starts for San Francisco. Birdsong appeared in 18 games, ERA 4.13, whip of 1.38. Righty fans 22%, 9.5% walks. The ground ball rate 37%, 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. Zach Gallen gets the start for Arizona. Gallen has 17 starts, ERA 5.75, whip of 1.41. Righty strikes out 21%, 10% walks. Ground balls 42%, 1.76 home runs per 9 innings. Gallen at home, an ERA of 6.29. Giants bullpen on the road, an ERA of 3. Arizona bullpen at home carries an ERA of 5.79. San Francisco 7-5 on the road. Face an NL team allowing 4.5 runs per game or greater. That's a plus 1 unit return. Arizona 16-18 as home favorite of minus 110 or higher. That's a minus 13 unit loss. Pick here San Francisco plus 118. Royals and Mariners, this one for Tuesday. Michaels Lorenzen starts for KC. Lorenzen in 16 starts, ERA 4.91, whip of 1.38. The righty fans 19%, 7.5% walks. The ground balls 38%, 1.64 home runs per 9 innings. Emerson Hancock starts for Seattle. Hancock produced 14 starts, ERA 5.30, whip of 1.42. Righty strikes out 17%, 9% walks, the ground ball rate 42%, 1.89 home runs per 9 innings. KC batting .218 in their past 6 games. Their bullpen has an ERA of 3.30 on the road. Seattle hitting .221 at home. Mariners bullpen in their past 7 games, an ERA of 3.21. Royals 18-12 to the under on the road, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower. Pick your KC and Seattle under 8.5. White Sox and Dodgers for Tuesday. Shane Smith gets to start for Chicago. Smith in 15 starts, ERA 3.38, whip of 1.27. Righty fans 21%, 10% walks, ground ball rate 42%, 0.6 home runs per 9 innings. Yoshinobu Yamamoto starts for LA. Yamamoto 16 starts, ERA 2.61, whip of 1.05. Righty strikes out 28%, 8.5% walks, the ground ball rate 54%, 0.9 home runs per 9 innings. LA batting .277 at home with 79 homers in 44 games. Smith in his past 4 starts, an ERA of 5.60. Yamamoto past 5 starts, an ERA of 4.21. Dodgers bullpen in their past 29 games, ERA of about 4.5. LA 11-1 to the over at home against the AL. Chicago 12-8 to the over on the road when line at plus $2 or greater. Pick here Chicago and LA over 8.5. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel, delivered by myself as well as our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. Make it a great channel to subscribe to. Give us a like, a thumbs up on this video. Really greatly appreciate it. Helps out our video out. Helps us out quite a bit. You may also support us by hitting that subscribe button, become a channel member. There you'll be able to get early access to my videos and a way to support us for the work that we put into the channel as well. Remember our live show every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It is the Tony Picks Morning Show. Going live with the cappers, live picks there, game by game with you. You guys can chime in with us with your picks in the chat and your suggestions and comments and more. Check us out on the live show. We are looking for cappers. You may apply on our live show with a live audition or send us an email on our contact form on our website. And don't forget to visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers. You see them up there. Guys like Rod Zawacki, Mill, Sean, Ron, guys you see on our live show, as well as our YouTube videos up there. We've got guys up there like Alessandro's been hot last 7 days. Ramon hitting the leaderboards. Yours truly as well. Latest spring picks here, send the page with best bets and more. We'll be locked and loaded for this card here on Tuesday. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must earn a profit or amount purchased is credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Our promo code is TonyT at checkout. TonyT, and use it at checkout. You'll save that 15%. Linked in the description to get signed up. That's going to do it for now. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.